Hi everyone, it's Flower Child 567. Thank you for tuning into my stream. I'm really happy to see you coming in for Friday's TAMRIEL Storyteller Hour. And our topic today is going to be dragons. I got my little friend here. He's so cute. Okay, let's get ready. I apologize for a rough voice. You know what's been going on, those of you who tune in all the time. But let's go ahead and get ready here. Let's light our candles and open up our bookshelf. And now for the apocryphal tone. Story time can officially begin. And as we begin, I want to say hi, Visionary, and hey, Canadian Dancer. Good to see you both. All right, here we go. First of all, I just want to share with you that last night I did something new on the stream, and it was really, really fun and had a wonderful turnout here in Elderscrolls Online. It was a tour of housing, and I met some incredible people last night. So talented, creative, with wild imaginations. And we're talking about doing it once a month. So that might become a new aspect, a new addition to the schedule. So, of course, it'll be put on the schedule. All right, so here we are, dragons. That's what I'm going to be talking to you about today, dragons. And I'm actually going to go outside the house for a moment because I have a dragon following me. And you got to be able to see this little dragon outside of a house. So let me go out. Hey, 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 cross thread and strong onion. All right, coming down here. I have to go out of the out onto the peninsula, the Televani Peninsula. Let me show you this. All right, so look at the little bone dragon. Isn't he adorable? Let me find him. Isn't he adorable? There are so many dragon, there are so many dragon non-combat pets to wear to add to your tune that you could do a different one every week for like 2 months. He's so cute. He was my last edition of dragons last year. We're in an ad break, so I'm gonna wait a moment and just, well, I'm not gonna wait because my VIPs are sitting here tuned in. So, all right, let's make sure that you see this little guy properly, though. Watch what happens when I walk. He actually flies. Is he coming? Look at that. He's so cute. So cute. So he, we were able to get him during an event. So, limited time. And he's gone now, so I'm lucky to have him. But I'm sure at some point he'll come back onto the store. All right. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go back in here, and I need to open a portal and take you somewhere else. Hey, White Lines, good to see ya. And then we'll begin our lore. All right, here we go. Let's go up here and open our portal. As we always do, as we always start. So, first of all, let me give you some glimmer dust so you can fly with me. And now we're going to open up the portal. Oops, I went too far. Ah, there we go. And now let's go through this portal magically to another location. Get a deep breath in. And here we go. Hi, Supreme Goddess. Come and fly with me to the Antiquarian's Alpine Gallery. Here we are, we're arriving. This is one of my houses that I've not done a lot with, but put nice little things here and there. So I want to welcome you in, because I have a collection of little dragons here that I want you to be around. We're going to go upstairs here, and I'm sure you can already see them moving about. Look at that. All my little dragons. This little guy. They're so cute. And all of these can be worn as a pet. Can you get them still? No. So I'm kind of lucky. All right, I'm going to use them as my backdrop for storytelling today. But first, before we do anything else, I have to do something. So let me do this. Ready? Are you ready? I'm all queued up for things. First of all, we have to bring in the dragon energy. Oh, let's do that again, just in case the dragons didn't hear it. We'll do it 3 times. Oh, yes, indeed. That is so incredibly cool. One more time. Yes. And now, let's begin reading our lore. And I'm going into the lore library because these are not books. But this one is called A Dragon Horn. Oh, Dragon Horn. This is translated by Adept Izizi, a Starhaven record keeper. The Akavir came one day to our starry haven. Warriors proud were they, and not a one unshaven. They said that dragons were about, and that we should be wary. We cannot stay, we cannot fight, we'll give you what we carry. A dragon horn, oh dragon horn, with just one mini call. Any dragon high above will have a mighty fall. Oh dragon horn, you'll stay in tower high, and if the dragons do attack, they'll hear your mighty cry. So let's do that one more time, because that's what this is written for. This dragon horn right here, that is an achievement. Isn't that just too cool? So let me just tell you a little bit about the dragon achievements, because really that's the only place where you can get so many of the cool artifacts. You know, here, everywhere, dragons are really a race of fearsome reptilian beasts. They are large, right? They are much taller than us, and of course bigger, larger than houses. And you know, if they were here, they would be kind of dwarfing the antiquarian gallery building. But these little guys behind me are little mischievous imps, kind of. But I want to tell you that there are various spells and shouts that we get to use to combat dragons. And as you go into Northern Elsweyr specifically, let's pull that up on the map, okay? Let's pull up Northern Elsweyr so you can see. Oops. I'm in Western Skyrim right now. But if we were to go to Northern Elsweyr, right? Here's where we are right now. In Western Skyrim. Okay? But if we were to go to... I gotta find it. Okay? Sorry. I should have known exactly where it was. It takes me forever to find anything. Where is it? Northern Elsweyr. Here we go, right there. This is Northern Elsweyr. This is Dragonland. This is where all the major dragon quests take place. And we have quite a few dragon quests we get to do. We have Bane of the Dragons. This is where you really get to polish up your dragon slaying skills. We have Dragon Hunt. And we have the Dragon Guard's Quarry. So these are the main quests that you get to do down here. And you can approach a dragon in battle in many, many different ways. If they're a fire dragon, there's all kinds of things to know about them, about their attributes, their behaviors. what skill to use to work with them. And then, of course, there's the frost dragon. Oh gosh, they have a freezing breath. They have a frost breath and an ice trail that they leave behind them. And they have freezing winds. And oh my gosh, there's all kinds of... You can summon a frost atronach, or they do actually. Then there's storm dragons. Storm dragons, they have shock auras. It's just fascinating. Then there's, unique dragons. We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 unique dragons throughout TAMRIEL. And the main dragon locations, like I've already said, of course, is right here in Northern Elsweyr. And you've got dungeons, you've got trials, like Sunspire, the ancient temple of Alkosh. There's the lair of Marsalak, a group dungeon. And then you have related quests that are related, like Halls of Colossus, or Sleepy Shankamine, or Rivenhold even. There's so many. Moongate of Anaquina, Plain of Jode. So many. And there are artifacts that you get to keep. And the dragons have a language all their own. It's fascinating. We'll look at some of their lore, their words in just a moment. But now I want to read to you dragons, a report from the Queen. So let's go back into our journal. Dragons. Well, there's a Dragon Guard report. We can take a peek at that. See, here it's telling us this is from one of the quests that you'll do. And when you do these quests, don't run through, click, and just click, and not look at anything, and just run through because you think getting the achievement is more important than immersing yourself into the world of Tamriel and dragon lore. And look at this. This is really important. This also gives you important information about the quest and the guilds, the Mages Guild. All right, dragons, a report for the Queen. To Her Exalted Majesty, Queen Eurexia, this report summarizes my conclusions concerning the dragons that have made their presence known throughout Northern Elsweyr. The dragon that calls itself Mola Nir refers to an even more powerful creature known as Calagrandid. I'm saying all these names wrong. I'm aware of that. He has provided dragons to support our efforts against the Khajiit rebels. These massive beasts have been instrumental in many of our victories, just as you predicted. If only we could convince Mulanir to lend us more than a single creature at a time, we could retake control of the entire region. Unfortunately, the dragons seem incapable or unwilling to discern a difference between our troops and the enemy. They take no care to avoid friendly casualties and seem to revel in destruction, no matter the target. I fear our control of these creatures is haphazard at best. My recommendation follows. Order Mulamnir to instruct the dragons to obey the chain of command. Weapons work best when we can maintain complete control over their actions. Also, we must perform a service for the dragons to seal our alliance. I suggest we send an assassination squad to eliminate the last dragon guard believed to be hiding in the Elsweyr wilderness. Centurion Yagus, royal strategist to the Queen, Now, you know, the Dragon Guard, that's what they do, is they guard the dragons. Now, did you know that the Emperor line in TAMRIEL all come from dragons? Yeah, they're kin to the dragon. Oh, white lines, I don't know why that happened. My little bot said it didn't like Here You Wanna Dance. Maybe you posted it a couple of times. All right. Dang, dude, this is ESO school time. Robert, you're funny. Hey, Russian girl. Eldritch, hi. Ciara, hi. It's good to see all of you here. Dream Soldier, Istanbul, Frank. So good to see you all. Nice, nice, nice. I'm happy you're here. We are doing Dragon Lore today. Here is a statement that a dragon might say to you. Well, first of all, if you hear this, Algronuk, you know how they're thunderous, Algonuk, basically it's translated as destroyer, bind, lie. And what happens is there's a corresponding ability that comes into play, which is a summoning of an Atronach. Let's see, what's another good one? Okay, Dao Tai Zam. That means return, time slave, and a time portal is opened up. That's too cool, huh? Here's another one. Let's see. Krilunos. Kill, leech, suffer. And that means you're marked for death. That's pretty funny, huh? Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to actually read. I'm going to actually read another story, but I want you to look and really see my little gold Atronach. I mean, my little gold dragon right here. Today I am dressed. I should share this with you. I am dressed as oh my gosh, I just went blank. Can you believe this? I just went blank. Oh no. Oh no. You can actually buy the tattoo in the store. So hold on. Let's go to the store real quick. It is a meridian. I'm dressed as a meridian, okay? And let me show you. You can get it here in the style parlor, I think. And it is a body tattoo, of course. Oh, look at that. It's not in here. Is it already gone? Maybe it's in wardrobe? No, it wouldn't be in wardrobe. Oh, look at those dies. Okay. Where is it, you guys? Maybe here? Oh yeah, here it is. Duh. It's grayed out because I purchased it. So here is the Meridian Sunburst body tattoos that I'm wearing, along with the Meridian Sunburst face tattoos. So look, I will preview so you see this. See, how cool is that? That's very cool, right? Oh, you guys are seeing me in my undies. I just realized that. Okay, let me go back to being dressed. And then I took my winter outfit and I made it all gold. All gold. And, you know, I created this outfit, so it's made with different components at the outfit station. But if anybody really wants to know, all you have to do is ask, and I will get you that information. All right, so now what we're going to do is I'm going to read to you another lore, and that lore is, well, let me tell you first the achievements you can get, because there are achievements with killing dragons, all right? So the Anaquina dragon, you have, that's in Northern Elsweyr. All of this is Northern Elsweyr. You have to kill 5, 10, and, you get 5, 10, and 15 points, but you have to kill one dragon, then 25, and then 50, and you get a very cool achievement. Then the other achievement is you have to complete one dragon daily quest, and then you have to complete 10, and then you have to complete 15, and or 30, I mean, and then you have the achievement. So spending some time in Northern Elsweyr with dragons is going to be really, really important. And then there is one achievement with killing dragons summoned minions. So that means flame atronachs for red dragons and iron atronachs that are summoned by black dragons. You have to kill 100 of those to get that achievement. So you see there's some really cool achievements. I'm going to read to you Wisdom of the Flying Gods. So here we go. As you look at my little golden pet. Wisdom of the Flying Gods by Magnius Calusus, a dragon worshipper's interpretation of his master's words. Our message spreads among the ranks, and soon it shall spread to the people beyond. It is time we write down and teach the words of the true masters, the gods that fly above us. For I have listened and will share what I have heard, their wisdom, their commands. What follows is my understanding of the words of dragons and my interpretations of what those words mean, imperfect through that interpretation may be. Now, Dove Nefast Wixeroth, dragons, fear not a trap of vines. Beware of your strengths, fall not for weaknesses that would trip lesser beings. Ninze Mirwavik, betrayal is the path to defeat. Betrayal, literally a poisoned brother, fractures alliances, and it can be the beginning of the end. Ninze Mir Wagrangrath, betrayal is the path to great victory. The masters are wise. Sometimes breaking an alliance is necessary to achieve victory. Rule Jolok, when unsteady, rise. I first misunderstood this, for I thought that lock meant just sky, and that we should look to the sky. But now I understand fully. It is not a command to look to the sky and seek help from above. It is a metaphor for flight. Rise, brace yourself, and push yourself harder above the turbulent winds. Do not seek the safety of the ground. Rise and seek greater glory instead. Nunon me bostram voquisid na sov. Only a fool flies in a storm and is surprised by the shock. Beware of your circumstances. Do not be so blind to your surroundings or focused on your goals that you forget to see the obvious dangers around you. Deon folok fekovin arakron. Implausible spirits haunt a grove in the wind and rain. Whatever you think you see, look again. Look closer. Is there a more reasonable explanation? A note. The word day seems to have a rather bawdy direct translation. At its core, it means false, but has the connotation of laughably false, laughing at those who make a claim. On is a little more slippery. I think it means something like soul, but more empty, something lifeless. And the last one. Nid, jid, nid, kun. No moon, no moonlight. Ensure that your resources are secure, that you know where they come from, and that you do not take them for granted. These are but a few of the pieces of wisdom that I have overheard in my time near the masters. I feel I have a good grasp of their ancient language, but I must listen closely for the wisdom in the words. I will stay close as I am able. I am not important officer, but my duties allow me to listen, and I will report that you may hear their wisdom as well. I will share more when the time is right. That's pretty cool, huh? Pretty cool. And if you want to hear on a regular basis, because you'll hear the dragons speak in quests and battles, right? And if you want to really hear them speak on a regular basis, if you have the enchantment crafting station, you know, every time you put in your glyphs that you collect all over TAMRIEL to make one for your weapons or your clothing or your jewelry or your armor, well, guess who is saying the glyph? That's right, dragon. So that's where they come from. All glyphs actually come from the dragon, the ruin stones, because the dragon language is actually found on a wall in ancient dungeons and on burial mounds, and the runes used for writing the language are described in the dragon alphabet, which is very cool. And dragon alphabet is there are 34 symbols, 25 that map directly to letters in the Latin alphabet, and 9 that represent pairs of letters. And there is a symbol for every letter in the Latin alphabet. So the shape of the letters is constrained by their need to be written using 3 large talons, because that's what a dragon has on each appendage. 3 large talons, and a vestigial 4th digit called the dew claw. And all the character symbols consist of a maximum of 3 scratches, occasionally punctuated with a dot from the dew claw. So that's pretty cool. And you can learn the alphabet and learn how to write in it. And you can learn how to speak it. And I've already told you that it's really, being a dragonborn is being really important to be an emperor, an ancient emperor. And there's so much lore. So much lore. So it's very cool. If you're like me and you truly like ancient, like Ogham alphabets or the Futhark runes, you know, which is Nordic. The Ogham is Irish, but they're all cryptic alphabets prior to, language alphabets. Adding the dragon alphabet is really, really cool. Anyways, I I think I find it fascinating. I really do find it fascinating, the dragon language. So, all right, let me go back to some lore. Excuse me. I'm gonna go over here to the green one. This one is more, looks more like a normal dragon, isn't it? He's a beauty, just a beauty. Okay, here we go. Let's go on to our next lore book, shall we? I hope you're enjoying this information. I have a request. I know I have to go put it in a certain place, but I think at some point in time, when next the emphasis is on the dragons, that one of our special gifts should be a dragon mount. Not that we have to pay for through, having crowns and getting all the crates and stuff like that, but one that we earn, that's an achievement from doing all of the event. I don't know if that is possible, but I want to ride a dragon. All right, we're going to look at one dragon. Let's see, dragons. One dragon, two dragon. What's it called? One dragon, two dragons. One dragon, two dragons. It's a poem, okay? Are you ready? I hope you're ready. Hey, everyone out there tuning in. Thank you. I appreciate each and every one of you. I truly do. One dragon, two dragon, red dragon, blue dragon. One set free from a cage. Many in the sky form a murderous rage. Some are cruel, some are fast. Some will flame you as they pass. Dragons will freeze you or burn you to bits, fling you with shouts or drop you in pits. Look to the sky at dawn or at night. You may see dragons in murderous flight. What makes dragons mad? Why do they stay? I do not know. I just run away. So I got to tell you something, really. When it comes to dragons, the best thing, if you want to fight a dragon, right, is to hold up one of its gems and call it down. Look at that. Wahoo! Did you not see it? Okay, let me do it again. I know sometimes I have to do things twice for everyone to see. Yes, that's a dragon achievement. Isn't that too cool? And when a dragon comes by, if you're not prepared to fight it, it is truly better to sneak away and go quietly. But if you're like me and you want to achieve and become a dragon guard, then what will happen is eventually you will learn to juggle flame. Yes, indeed. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh yeah, I'm doing it now. Too cool. Oh yeah, it just keeps coming. You see that? Aren't I just the coolest thing in the world? Yep. Now, in all honesty, I don't remember if this was an achievement. I think it's just too cool. And it's very dragon. But anyways. Alright. Let's come over here now to this sweet little green dragon. Oh, it's so sweet. I'm going to tune in on it alone. Look at how cute that is. Okay, now we're going to go on to our next lore book. And this is of the dragon's fire. And this is found under lore and culture. Okay, where is Of the Dragon's Fire? Now this is just a fragment, unfortunately. Hey, Indian Chief. Hi, Austin. Nice to see you. Okay, Of the Dragon Fires, a fragment. And Al-Esh said, though we have overthrown the wicked elves, we fear they will afflict us with oblivion. Forever did they traffic with the Daedra lords, to our sorrow and misery. Mighty are we in arms, but the greater demons are beyond our strength. But the divine voice spoke further, saying, this will I do for the mortals of Nirn. As thou art dragon-born, so must be their heirs. So long as they keep the dragon fires ever lit, so long must the demon lords keep to their places. Al-Esh was grateful, yet still troubled. How then, if my line should fail, how will we defend ourselves? And there was a trembling in the world, but the divine voice was mild, saying, thy people will find a way, for unlike the Daedra, ye mortals have the creative spark, and may make new things that were not before. Where there is one defense, there may also be. And that's all we have of this. And I have to tell you, from today and from last night, I am so inspired that I am going to create a build in a house that is for dragons and have the dragon fire lit. I just won't have a mighty dragon to sit, but maybe so. Maybe I can create one. Okay, so in Rituals and Revelations, there is one book we can read about the dragons. And then we're going to hop over. We're going to actually hop over to Northern Elsweyr and see if we can find a dragon, okay? Yeah, I thought that would be fun. When, okay, let's see. I got to go down to the W's. When the dragon broke. Where were you when the dragon broke? By Various. No one understands what happened when the selective danced on that tower. It would be easy to dismiss the whole matter as nonsense were it not for the amulet of kings. Even the Elderscrolls do not mention it. Let me correct myself. The Elderscrolls cannot mention it. When the moth priests attune the scrolls to the timeless time, their glyphs always disappear. The amulet of kings, however, with its oversoul of emperors, can speak of it at length. According to Hestra, Cyrodiil became an empire across the stars. And according to Shor-El, Cyrodiil became an egg. Most say something in a language they can only speak sideways. The council has collected texts and accounts from all of its provinces, and they only offer stories that never coincide, save on one point. All the folk of TAMRIEL, during the middle dawn, in whatever wind they were caught in, tracked the fall of the 8 stars, and that is how they counted their days. Meira Nabishi Dunmere, Tryon, mistress of the new temple, writes, "Accounts of the middle dawn are the province of the empire of men, and prove of the deceit that call themselves the Aedra. 8 stars fell on TAMRIEL, one for each inequity that Lorcan made clear to the world. Veloth read these signs, and he told Bathia, who confirmed them, and he told Mephatha, who made wards against them, and he told Azura, who sent Alam Sivi to steer the true folk clear of harm, and even the 4 corners of the House of Troubles rose to protect the periphery of your madness. We watched our borders and saw them shift like snakes, and saw you run around in it like the spirits of old, devoid of math, without your if-thens, succumbing to the ever-now, like slaves of the slim folly stasis. Do not ask us where we were when the dragon broke, for all of the world only we truly know, and we might just show you how to break it again." The next comes from Raylit Hardir, Khajiit, tender to the main. Now, I'm going to try, but I don't know. "Do you mean where the Khajiit when the dragon broke? Our lady tells you we're recording it. 1008 years you've heard it. You think the Cyril Nords came up with that all on their own? You humans are better thieves than even rushing while you were fighting wars with phantoms and giving birth to your own fathers. It was the main that watched the Yakaja, because the moons were the only constant, and you didn't have the sugar to see it. We'll give you credit. You broke Al-Kosh, something fierce, and that's not easy. Just don't think you solved what you accomplished by it, or can ever solve it. You did it again with Big Walker, not once but twice. Once at Rimmon, which we'll never learn to live with. The second time it was in Daggerfall, or was it Sentinel, or was it Wayrest, or was it in all 3 places at once? Get me, Cyrodiil? When you wake up and realize what really happened to the dwarves. And now, from Manny Marco, God of Worms, the Necromancer. The 3 thieves of Morrowind could tell you where they were, so could the High King of Alinor, who was the one who broke it in the first place. There are others on this earth that could too. Ysmir, Peliniol, Arnond, the Fox, or should I say Arctus. The last dwarf would talk if they would let him. As for myself, I was here and there and here again like the rest of the mortals during the dragon break. How do you think I learned my mystery? The Marukati selectives showed us all the glories of the dawn so that we might learn simply. As above, so below. And it is so. And it is so. All right, my dear friends, now let's hop over and see if we can find a dragon or 2. Let's see, we want to go over here to Northern Elsweyr. Let's see. The Bone Pit. The bone pit. I haven't done Red Hand's Run. Where might there be? Well, let's just run over. I'll go to my house first. The Hall of the Lunar No, we won't go there. I'll go to this house, Moon Sugar Meadow, because I think it's closer. I could have gone outside. Why did I go in? And, see if we could catch a dragon flying in the sky. Gonna go out the gate here. All right, let's see if we can see one. Oh yes, there's one not too far from us right now. We might be able to go that way and reach it a little. It's hard to do that. Hey Rosie, how are you? Come on, let's go. Let's ride like the wind and catch us a dragon. It's up to the sky. Let's see, do we see any dragons? Do we see any dragons? It's not too far. We might be able to reach it before it moves on. This is where I'm going to be playing a lot when I'm not streaming. I'll be here in Northern Elsweyr because I do want to do and get all the achievements. So let's go up here. Kill Garin above. Yes, I don't know how to get up there. I probably should go to a way shrine or something. I think I'm passing it too much now. We need to be out of the jungle so we can... There's some baby dragons, I think, up there. No. Oh, where's the way shrine? Let's go up here. Let's see if we can find a dragon or two. Oh, terror birds. I hate terror birds. There's a dragon above. Is there a dragon here? Oh, here's the dragon guard. Let's see, where is the dragon? Come, dragon, come. Come to us. Before the day is over, let us see a dragon. He's over here. Chasing dragons is actually very fun to do. And when the dragon chase is on, this place is filled with people. Oh, maybe I'm going to catch a dragon. Voila! Okay, it's too big for me. It's going to kill me if I go in there. But look at the beauty of this beast. Look at the beauty of this beast. Tell me that isn't incredible. And it sees me. It sees just little old me here, but it's not attacking. Oh my god, maybe it is attacking. Oh, look at that. Let's follow it. Don't go, don't go. I need to get on my... Would you hear it? There it is. It landed over here. How magnificent, right? Oh, look at, there's a sky shard over there. Oh my gosh. This dragon is beautiful. Well, you know what? If it kills me, that'll be a fitting end. Really. Let's see if we can hear it. Should we try? 16.2. It's strong. Yeah, I'm going to stream on the weekend. I'm going to see if I can get it to say something. Oh, it's going to kill me, guys. Ah! Look at that. I'm already dead. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, right there you have it, everyone. That's Dragon. I hope you enjoyed the Friday TAMRIEL story time today and on Dragon Lore. And try and catch me in Northern Elsweyr if you log on and you want to do some dragon fighting and really immerse yourself in the dragon lore. Well, I was in the Moon Sugar Meadow cross thread, so I have that here in Northern Elsweyr, so it's where I come. Hey, thanks everyone for tuning in, and Frank, I don't know if I'm gonna stream, and why don't I stream on weekends, Sasquatch? Well, I like to have some playtime. But I do spontaneous streaming sometimes, like if all of a sudden we're going to do something fun, like a group of us. But otherwise, you know, and maybe I'll stream a dragon fight. Hey, Oxygen. Well, the end of the stream is what's up. Thanks, everyone. Have a great rest of your Friday and have a wonderful weekend. And I'm going to go ahead and just res myself here, revive myself here so I can show you the magnificence of this beast as it flies away. Look at that. Tell me that isn't just
my time is precious.
So there you have it. And because I love sky shards, let's end with getting a sky shard, shall we? Here we go. And I always take a picture. I'm going to take a picture as always. There you have it, my friends. I'm happy. Bye. See you all again.